Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to talk about the yesterday's Cup race that got postponed after 52 laps, moved the finish to today, and it was an alright race. Tyler Reddick ended up winning. You know, it didn't look good to start the day for him because, you know, he fell back really far back. He fell somewhere in the 20s. After having a really strong car early on, he fell back to about somewhere in the 20s, and then the car just came back to life. So it was an up and down day, but ultimately all the up with him getting a win. And his last 7 races or something, he has like an average finish of what, 2 or 3. He's been getting the finishes, some of the fastest cars of some races, but he finally got it done today. He was definitely the fastest car of the last about 40-50 laps. He by far the fastest car. Nascar tried to manufacture some drama to see if he'd lose the race, but that was a pretty quick trigger caution, quick trigger on that caution with like 5 to go. But we'll get into more of that and talk about more of the race, break it down, get my thoughts on the race, and then go over the race results. So it's coming up next. But yeah, it was an okay race. I mean, it was better than what I expected from Michigan. The draft is just such a big part of passing people. Because if you get stalled out side by side, the car behind you is going to take you 3 wide. If he's not a teammate, then he's probably just going to take it 3 wide on you. But yeah, at least Reddick won. Because he by far deserved the win because he was the fastest car about the last 40-50 laps. Now they tried really hard to take a race away from him. Because Cedric hit the wall at some point. There wasn't a caution. MTJ hit the wall. I know he hit the wall significantly harder, but it was the same. I think NASCAR just wanted to spice it up at the end, get a restart. Like pretty much every NASCAR Cup Series race now, late caution, restart, chaos. And good. They should have won before the Phantom Yellow come out. I wish it didn't for Chase's sake. The caution didn't come out now. But yeah, Brad had a bad restart. I think he restarted behind Byron, gave him a good shot. Then I don't know what happened, but Mark Say from the restart merchant, William Byron, the restart merchant. But it was a big day in the playoff cut line, the playoff bubble. Truex is plus 77, so he should be safe these last 2 races. Gibbs plus 39 had a good day. Buescher plus 16. What a remarkable recovery from Mr. Buescher. Got in that wreck in stage 2 at the end, and come back to get a top 10 finish, so he's plus 16 above the cut line. But this is where it gets interesting. Chastain plus 1 and Wallace minus 1. Chastain would have had a big day, possibly, but he spun there on the first overtime, and he's only plus 1 in Bubba. It's going to be tough. Minus 1 for Bubba. He was going to have a really strong day. He could have been the one possibly contending with Reddick, been up there with him before, you know, getting that big wreck at the end of stage 2. He definitely would have been in contention. He had a really strong car. It's not as bad as it could have been for Bubba. He's only minus 1. But it's just, I don't know. Bubba has the worst luck, it feels like. Larson just got loose on the bottom and took out a bunch of cars with him. At least Buescher was able to continue to get a top 10 to salvage a great comeback for the points-wise. And he's good at Daytona, so you never know. Even if he doesn't win, you know, he could have a big points day. But Daytona, this is going to be one of the most anticipated Daytona races over the last few years. This is going to be one of the most anticipated races because there's, I mean, obviously, any super speedway you go, anybody has a chance to win, but it's going to be intense with drivers that have to win to get into the playoffs. And there's still a bunch of other good super speedway racers, you know, they're locked in, like, say, Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano. Like Chase Elliott, William Byron, all those guys. So Daytona's going to be interesting this weekend. So that's your points bubble. LaJoy flipped, dude. 2 days, or well, 3 days, 2 flips, I guess. But that's I did not expect a flip. He tried to side draft Noah right before after he cut him off on the outside. He tried to side draft him, and he just spun. And I thought it was just gonna be just a peaceful spin, and all of a sudden you see him flip on the backstretch. That flip is the weirdest I've seen. I don't think he was attempting payback at Noah. I think it was just him trying to side draft him. He spun, and the roof flaps never deployed, so they're gonna have to take that car back to R&D. I don't know how that car flipped that easily. They're gonna have to take that back to research and development. I don't know. It's just another example why there doesn't need to be any grass / I don't know. There wasn't even any grass there. He just spun and it caught air. And oh boy, Daytona this week. You know what they did? They took the grass out on the backstretch. So yeah, these cars better get ready for takeoff. I mean, that's why you should have grass there. It would. What? I don't know. Would the grass help? I don't know. They're just going to have to take this car to research and development and see what happened. Yeah, thankfully he was okay. He was out of the care center. But it's unacceptable. I agree with what Jeff Burton said. It's unacceptable a car flips that easy. Like, a car should not flip that easy. And that took some violent flips after that. See, luckily he was out of the care center and okay. Thank God. And then he also had the big wreck at the end of the stage. Wallace, Larson, Busher, Bale, Gillen were all involved. And it's not a good, definitely not a good look when you say you're better than Max Verstappen and spin out a few days later. The best driver in the world self-spins after self-proclamation. He looks like the best driver some days, and other than, I don't know if this is talent. I mean, he got loose and spun. It's unfortunate, but Bale was also out of the race after that. He had a strong car. Larson, Bale, Gillen were all out. Logano got involved. And there were some flat tires in stage 2. Like Logano, some other cars, Allmendinger, had flat tires. So yeah, and then Goodyear said they did not see any cuts on the earlier flats. So there was tire issues. Gill and Logano had flat right rears. So yeah. Yeah, let's go over what happened. Hamlin spun in stage 1 yesterday. Got loose, spun out. The crowd was going wild. Blaney ended up winning stage 1, so hey, got a playoff point. You gotta take all those playoff points you can get. Stage 2, then we had the red flag for rain, and then we got postponed to Monday. So then we get to today. The racing was pretty solid. I mean, I don't think it was great, but I honestly think it was a solid Michigan race. Then you had the flat tires. Caution comes out for that. Then the big crash I mentioned where Larson got loose. And then Kyle Busch wins stage 2, so yeah, good time for Kyle Busch to find the pace now when he's 93 points out. Stage 3, you had the LaJoy flip, and then we'll get to this next thing here. So then we get to 5 to go, and Reddick's pulled away. He was like 2 seconds ahead of Byron. And then caution for Martin Truex hitting the wall with 6 to go. Yeah, that definitely didn't need caution. This is a lightning quick yellow compared to, say, Indy. NASCAR's just horrible. Shit call. I mean, I guess it was a caution because he hit the wall, but I mean, Cedric had the same problem early, and there was not a caution there. NASCAR there just got trigger happy. Like, they call a caution for anything these days. But when two guys spin at Daytona 1/4 of a mile before the leader takes the white, they let them go and then caution, at Daytona. Or not, Indy. I don't know why I said Daytona. What I'm going to use as an example is Priest spinning before the leader takes the white. They just let him go and then throw the caution after the white flag's thrown. Truex got back up to speed, it felt like, without issue. Just an average NASCAR race where they want chaos. Then Bowman hit the wall on the overtime. Basically ended a good day for him. And then Chastain went around and the caution come out, then have another overtime. NASCAR hit their crash and caution quota for today, so you might as well just make it an 8-figure race. They threw a fake caution, basically, because I get Truex at the wall, but there didn't need to be a caution unless he was just going to be slow. They got the entertainment they wanted. Chastain should have had a good finish, but that caution before shouldn't ever happen. Bowman hits the wall in front of 80% of the field. Nope, no caution till Chastain just gets sideways, so interesting reaction time difference for NASCAR. I thought it was going to be a Nashville 2.0. Like, Bowman started that when he got loose, and then Chastain, and the top line had to check up Chastain, they got spun out of that pack. And then Byron was ruled the leader because of the previous scoring loop. Then the restart, Reddick flat out just takes the lead and wins. So yeah, we'll go over the race results here. It was a solid race. I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. Or I'll say a 6.5. It was a solid race. So let's go over the Cup results here. Tyler Reddick gets the win. William Byron second. Ty Gibbs third. Kyle Busch fourth. Finally a good run for Kyle Busch. Brad Keselowski fifth. Chris Buescher sixth. What a remarkable comeback for Chris Buescher to get sixth after that incident he got in. Zane Smith seventh. Zane Smith has genuinely really improved since Nashville. His average finish was like, what, 29th before then? And it's like when he got that second place at Nashville, he's just got more confidence now. So a great top 10 run for Zane Smith. I mean, I'm not trying to hate on Corey LaJoie, because, I mean, I hate that he flipped over, but Carson Osmar also got a top 10, so not a good look when your two rookie teammates, you know, are kind of kicking your ass every week. Danny Suarez 8th, Denny Hamlin 9th. His car was really shit in stage 2. He ran like 34th, I feel like, the whole stage. And he come back to get a top 10. Carson Osmar 10th, another great run for Carson Osmar. He's really becoming a top 10, 15 threat every week, so it feels like. Ryan Preece 11th, no Grayson 12th, so two good results here for SHR. Ricky Stenhouse 13th, Harrison Burton 14th, Chase Elliott 15th. He got loose on the last lap, and him and Blaney both had to get out of the gas. So instead of possibly maybe leaving with the regular season championship lead, 10 points out, but Daytona anything's possible. Darlington, still 2 races left, it's not over yet. Eric Jones 16th, Austin Dillon 17th, Ryan Blaney 18th, Michael McDowell 19th, and Justin Haley runs to the top 20. Cody Ware 20 yards. Cody Ware. How the hell did he get 21st? He even got 2 stage points. Josh Berry 22nd, Daniel Hemrick 23rd, Mark Truex Jr. 24th. Hit the wall there, ruined his day. Ross Chastain 25th, Bubba Wallace 26th, Alex Bowman 27th, Austin Cindric 28th, John Nemechek 29th. Round top 30 is AJ Allmendinger. Chase Briscoe 31st, Corey LaJoie 32nd, Joey Logano 33rd, Kyle Larson 34th, Christopher Bell 35th, Round the Film 36th, and last place is Todd Gill. So yeah, truly my thoughts from Michigan. It was a solid race. I'm just looking forward to Daytona this week. Xfinity Cup. This is really the last race. If you need a win, this is the last race you're really gonna be able to win, because I don't see a dark horse winner at Darlington. There's too many good drivers and top equipment that are really good there. So Daytona's your last chance. So I'm really looking forward to Daytona. So many drivers that need to win and you're in. I'm excited. So yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time, out a lot. Peace, and I'll see you guys for next Cup race at Daytona. See you guys for Xfinity Friday night, and then Cup on Saturday night.